Well, I hope you guys had a good holiday, and it's a happy New Year to everyone. Today is New Year's Eve. We're just hanging at the house, and we're on like a little mini vacation. I guess the best way to put it. So, rather than show you more car stuff, this time I'm going to show you another one of my hobbies. You guys know I got a bunch of them, and this one's especially fun for me because it's something I picked up from my dad, and he's been a lifelong railroad enthusiast, and so have I, to a certain extent. But this is model railroading. He's into HO stuff, and I'm into small N scale stuff. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys my N scale layout. I know some of you have seen it before in some of the older videos, but it's been a while, and I was actually able to move my layout over to the farm, so I've been using it now that I got a little bit of time off, and I want to show it to you guys. So here it is. This is basically I think it's 7 feet by 4 feet, something like that. N scale. This is all Kato stuff. Love it. But a pretty basic loop. It's got like a couple of, turns and stuff in it. So I'm really into this N scale stuff because I love how small it is and it fits everywhere. So if you're into railroading, you're into model railroading especially, let me know what you think. Obviously I got a lot of stuff to do, and I've just been working on the scenery and getting everything set up, making sure the track's ultra smooth and clean. It's all, like I said, Kato Unitrack, which is like their easy to put together stuff, but the engines and the cars and everything are so good. Look at that little CSX monster right there. Another really cool feature out of this, I mean, you guys, model railroading especially has been a declining hobby. It's not that popular anymore. It was really popular a long time ago with Lionel and all the big name brands, but I think that N scale makes it really achievable for anybody, because this layout in an HO or a bigger scale would take up this whole room. And here, I still got my stuff. It's not really that bad. And I put these hooks on it so I can hang it up on the ceiling. So if I don't want to use it, I can lift it up out of the way and you'll never see it again. It sits all overhead. So a really fun way to get into the hobby is to get one of these Unitrack setups from Kato. They sell a whole starter kit, if you will. Let's see here. You can see the boxes in here. But they sell like a whole starter kit, and it comes with a bunch of tracks just so you can make basic setup, basic loops, and set it up. Then you can add cool stuff like these bridges and do all your scenery and stuff. And I love the quality of the Kato stuff is top notch. I memean, you can see this thing just creeps along nicely. It can go really slow too. I like that scale look. And it's an updated control system. You're not using like old freaking resistors and dials and stuff. A lot of the new stuff is using digital command, but I'm still using DC. And Kato makes this really nifty little Bluetooth box that you can hook up, and then you run it with your tablet. So you can see right here, we've got everything hooked up and running on our tablet. Shows you the throttle percentage. It's really nice. You can adjust it. They make a sound box as well that you can hook up. I don't have it, but maybe someday I'll get it. Kato, if you're watching. The sound box hooks up to, here's an example. The sound box hooks up to the controller, and then everything, all these buttons open up and you can control it and do all kinds of cool stuff. But I just have fun running it around. I like to just do little scale maneuvers with it and operations or whatever you want to call it. But man, does it look cool. I gotta get some more scenery and buildings, but I'll get them. Carla even built this little forest over here with some deer. Look at those little deer. Pretty cool. I love the way the scenery looks. It's a lot of woodland scenics pieces and stuff. But a really fun hobby. Let me know what you guys think. I've been doing this my whole life, and some of these cars I've had my whole life, like these box cars and that coal car right there. I've actually had those since I was like 4 or 5 years old when my dad bought me my first N scale little toy layout. Look at the way this thing looks though coming down the track. I mean, it's just so cool to see it. I love the scale. It is just a fantastic size. And with today's technology, you can't go wrong. You can get extreme detail in a tiny little package. Look at that thing. So cool. So that's a Florida East Coast engine. Obviously, you see that. If you're into railroads, you know that's the railroad here. And I set up like a coal train because that railroad actually goes all the way up to Virginia, to West Virginia, and they pick up coal and they bring it down. We have a few coal power plants down here in South Florida, and that is the train that does it. It goes all the way up and back. So just a little scale thing. And then you've got the CSX, obviously. It'll pull some box cars and some freight and stuff. Just fun to go around, and it's like meditation for me. I sit here and just watch this thing go around, walk you around the rest of the track here. You can see from any angle, this thing just looks pretty cool. Look at that. Just great detail. Just, that's like something I would expect to see, you know, West Virginia or somewhere. Nice little bridge with a coal train moving through. So, again, I got some more scenery to do. I built this whole thing. This is all styrofoam. You can see the exposed styrofoam still there, and it's all nailed together and glued down. And then I laid over paper towels soaked in plaster and water, and then painted it. Used like the like lifelike looking paint. It looks like rocks. So just fun. I watered up a bunch of paper towels and put them underneath here. That's how I built up these mountains. And they're not super huge, so, you know, I'm not trying to actually make a full-on mountain or anything, but just enough scenery to make it look convincing, I think. And that's the whole goal. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of that. Just want to share another one of my hobbies. Hopefully there's some of you guys out there that are into railroad. And if you are, let me know. Show me what you got. I don't really see too many people. Again, so it's kind of a dying hobby, but I love it. So yeah, really cool with the controller, like I was saying. You can slow it down. Watch here. So there he goes, slowing down, and it's gonna stop. There you go, full stop. And then if you want to start up again, we just run this up and you'll see she starts to go. So just a really fun little pastime, and technology's catching up. And again, this is not DCC, this is still old school DC, but this little Bluetooth module makes it work. I love that. Anyway, hope you guys liked the video. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Obviously, we do a bunch of weird stuff. It's not just trains. It's not just cars. It's not just Surons. It's not just scooters. It's a lot of stuff. And I enjoy sharing it with you guys. Frogs, aquariums, whatever I got. But this is just a really fond hobby of mine that I wanted to share with you guys. Hope you don't mind. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. And like I said, Happy New Year to everybody. We made it. 2020 is over. Cross my fingers. Got a couple hours left. But 2020 is over. 2021 is looking good. I want to see no more crap in the world. At least less of it. Jeez. Hard to believe how crappy 2020 was. But onward and upward. I'll be here. I'll see you guys in the next one.